Hey guys, Ro16 here, Pro Stock of Commentary. This is going to be the second set between Hwasin and Flash in the Hana Daetoo round of 16. Hana MSL. Hana Daetoo MSL. Round of 16. Was that what I was talking about? Yeah. This is going to be an odd eye too, and busy as hell lately, but I decided I can bring you guys at least this series. If nothing else. Today I finished all my studying. And Flash is going to take a bit of his motor oil, kind of chug it around in his mouth and then swallow it. Way up. Getting to the important stuff. Flash at the upper left-hand position as the red Terran. And have Hwasin on the bottom right-hand position as the yellow Terran. So catch a bit of mustard today. I'm tired as hell. It's past 1 in the morning and I have an exam in the morning tomorrow, but whatever, I need a quick rest. 49, 50, 51. Oh, they didn't give me the 51! Oh, bastards. So, anyway, yeah, I'm sick of Tolstoy, I'm sick of Dostoevsky, sick of Turgenev, Lermontov, Gogol, Gorky, all of those guys. Chekhov and Pushkin are okay, though. I'm never sick of those guys. But oh, that's the way it is. Flash gonna be suspicious this time around, unless this is probably gonna be a forward barracks. Actually, now that I think about it, just gonna send him forward barracks. Not quite sure if he's gonna try to be too cheesy or just very forward barracks. I'm not quite sure whether he's gonna. Yeah, this is a forward barracks to the point of cheese. So he's gonna try to be a little bit aggressive with this, and probably not gonna get spotted by Hwasin. He's probably just gonna run up, gonna put up his own barracks right now. Not sending out a scout yet. Flash not really going to be able to accomplish much with his initial Marines. Just go up there, but he's going to be able to scout very quickly with Iraq, so it's a good plan. Otherwise, as soon as the CV gets forced away, they're always still going to be able to force that barracks in and act as a spotter. And he's also going to want to keep that alive, though. Sometimes I see players flying in with barracks and sacrificing it for scouting, and then you're find yourself not building any factories. Let's see, Hwasin already putting down his refinery, but apparently Flash is thinking of expanding off of one barracks. If he didn't do this before in a TVT, it's a little more risky to go, but hey, white guy, what's up? Yeah, don't do the finger thing, dude. It's not cool. So he is going to be expansion coming in here. Actually, now that I think about it, I'd probably do the finger thing too, if I was on camera, so whatever. I'm just as lame as everybody else. No need to have any sort of superiority complex. Factory up on the way for Hwasin, and Flash is going to be getting his economic advantage done. But I really don't. I think Flash is actually going to be ahead. Hwasin not going to spot that barracks, but no, like, oh, okay, nothing coming. Just the barracks sitting there, not even floating off right now. Because Flash is getting his CV as a scout right now. But yeah, Flash is going to be economically ahead, and I don't think Hwasin's really going to be able to push and do any damage. So unless he like adds in a second fac right now and just pushes it, he's not really going to be able to do much with this. He's going to have a slight troop advantage, but Flash is going to be able to ride the wave here. Really going for this, for a better strategy for him. Still didn't see a factory out for him though, so Hwasin will definitely have some units out there. He might still get something accomplished if he gets an early vulture out there pretty quickly. He's going to counter expand. But if he gets an early vulture out there, he still might go out and do some harassment. Actually, he might capture some SVs, pick off some SVs at Flash's new natural expansion. Flash is not going to have much to counteract it. Oaks has a couple Marines out there. We're going to see what actually decides to put on some pressure or not. Flash, meanwhile, probably going to be putting down a bunker at his own front. Not quite sure if it's going to be like any sort of... Might put a supply depot there eventually, but it's going to be a bunker at the front. He's going to want to get some Marines out there. I think his first factory out there. Hwasin is going to go for his initial Vulture alongside a couple Marines. Flash going to have that bunker at the front, so Vulture is going to have a hard time sneaking by. Barracks also finally followed up for Flash. And I'm not quite sure if he's actually going to try to float inside of the main. Just going to float inside the natural expansion spot, the factory, and that's it. 2 factories on the way for Flash. And this, of course, where's the economics really kick in now. He might be delayed, but he's going to be able to have more factories sooner. He's going to be pumping off 4 when Hwasin's pumping off 3. And he's going to also be able to support more machine shops earlier on, so he's going to have a heavier tank army and a heavier teched army as well. He's going to have tanks with siege tanks, and vultures with both mines and speed. And a large number of both, especially with those 3 factories out there. He's going to have all that before Hwasin has all the upgrades for his, unless he decides to sacrifice some units for tech, but I'm not quite sure. I don't think that's really the way to go, is adding in his own 2nd and 3rd factory on the opposite side. So no pressure being put on Flasher, so he's going to be able to sit on the natural expansion for a little bit longer. Going to be forced to float the barracks away. Actually, yeah, just they're doing that now. Should be putting down his refinery as soon as he decides that he wants to support more than one single machine shop. Probably going to be seeing the same for Hwasin. As soon as the second machine shop pops up, probably going to be seeing the second refinery on the way as well. I thought I saw Academy earlier on, but I think that was just my eyes going blind. You think you're blind. That's a song, I think. You think you're blind. I don't know. I can't sing, so. You think you're blind. Or something like that. I don't no idea who sings that. Anyway. Vultures also out there from Flash. So both players going heavy vultures to start off. Only one single machine shop. And a couple Marines out there just firing at the barracks to force it away. If nothing else, they're going to be able to get back into the bunker. They actually find themselves a little bit vulnerable outside the bunker while the vultures now go out there. But Floss, unfortunately, no upgrades yet on that. Probably going to work on speed before mines. Especially would be the way to go since Flash has his own vultures out there in quite a large amount. So Floss with 6 vultures at this point. To Flash's 5. The vulture fight right now, especially with Flash being able to close himself, is going to be an overall good position for Flash. 4th and 5th factory now up for Flash as well. Starport meanwhile on the way for Hwasin. So he's going to try to go for the tech route. He's going to try to maybe go for Wraiths, try to do some damage with that, but might just try to rush to dropships and take advantage of maneuverability before Flash can get in there. But he is going to find himself having a lesser unit count on the ground. He's getting his 4th factory up, but he is going to still find himself having a slightly lesser unit count on the ground because Flash is huge advantage. 6th factory already on the way now for Flash. He's just going to ride on these 2 bases. He's planning on riding on these 2 bases. He's planning on really working these 2 bases or expanding very soon. He's definitely going to work in on this. Really a lot going on in these 2 bases. Still doesn't have the second refinery up, so he's going to be very vulture heavy. Both players very heavy on the vultures right now. There are going to be wraiths coming out there for Hwasin. He's going to try to take some advantage of that. And of course Flash with nothing to counter and nothing but a couple Marines on the ground to counter air units, so it's actually a good strategy to start off with. He's not going to have any, haven't seen any armory from him yet or any engineering bay. Probably just going extremely heavy on the vultures before anything else right now. Let's see. La 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 la. A tank out there as well for Hwasin. I'm wondering whether he probably has the upgrades out there. Let's see where he went for mines first. Tank might actually be an important factor. No mines out there, and there's going to be engagement coming here now. Hwasin with that one single tank probably going to get sniped. Vultures focus on each other, and the tank, of course, doing a little bit of extra damage. Does get sniped now, picked off, but he was in the middle. He was absorbing some hits, and I think Hwasin coming out actually a little bit ahead. And Vulture has another tank there at the back. Actually decided to retreat, but I think maybe they were just pretty much even. Vulture, I thought actually Hwasin coming a little bit ahead. Still hiding his race. I think already a couple there waiting on there. Just has to be very careful to reveal those at the right time, because if Flash spots those on the way, he's going to get in a lot of trouble. Still doesn't have any sort of anti-airs. This might turn absolutely perfect for him. Getting another engagement of Flash. This time has mines though. Picks off the tank though as well. If he manages to drag some mines in the tank and possibly pick up a bunch of vultures, does so. A couple mines going to go down. He's one. Oh, one tank gets blown up alongside Vulture. And Hwasin has lost every single, I think it was 4 or 5 tanks he's lost every single tank that he's made so far. And he's also getting some wraiths out there. He's really lost a lot of units. Flashman are going to mine up all over the place outside of Hwasin's base. So if he tries to move up with tanks, that's going to be failure on his part. Flashman while adding in machine shop right now, going to start focusing on a bit more of a tank heavy army. 3 raids flying out and then get spotted by vultures. We're going to see Flash probably plopping down an army